All right, team, listen up. I've got great news for veterans and service members. Did you know you can use your Vee-A Home Loan to buy a manufactured home? You absolutely can. It's a fact. Many folks think this benefit is only for traditional stick-built houses. But that's not the whole story. Your Vee-A loan is powerful, more flexible than you might think. It's designed to help you get into a home, and that includes a brand new, beautiful manufactured home. This isn't a loophole. It's a real, solid path to homeownership. You served with honor. Now it's time for your benefits to serve you. This isn't just about a roof over your head. It's about building a life, creating a space for your family, putting down roots. A manufactured home can be the perfect way to do that. Well-built, efficient, just as beautiful as any other house on the block. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of manufactured homes, let's do a quick huddle and make sure we're all on the same page about the Vee-A Home Loan itself. What is this thing really? In simple terms, it's a home loan program created specifically for veterans, active duty service members, and some surviving spouses. It's not a direct loan from the government. Instead, the Vee-A guarantees a portion of the loan made by a private lender, like a bank or mortgage company. This guarantee is like a promise to the lender. So, why is that guarantee such a big deal? Because it makes you a much more attractive borrower. It reduces lender risk. When their risk goes down, benefits for you go way up. The most famous benefit is the potential for zero down payment. That's right. In most cases, you can buy a home without scraping together thousands for a down payment. This alone is a game changer for many families. But wait, there's more. Vee-A loans often come with more competitive interest rates than conventional loans. Lower interest means a lower monthly payment. Over 30 years, that adds up to serious savings. On top of that, no private mortgage insurance, PMI. On other loans, putting down less than 20% usually triggers PMI. With a Vee-A loan, you can say goodbye to PMI and keep more money each month. Think of it as a thank you from a grateful nation, a hand up that helps you build equity, create stability, and own a piece of the American dream. It's a powerful tool, and it's yours to use. Okay, now for the main event. You're ready to use your Vee-A loan for a manufactured home. Fantastic. But you have to play by the rules. The Vee-A has a few non-negotiable requirements to make sure the home is safe, sound, and a good investment. Think of them as the 3 golden rules. If you follow these, you'll be in great shape. First, the home absolutely must be HUD-certified. This is a big one. It means the home had to be built after June 15, 1976, meeting federal construction and safety standards set by HUD. Look for the red metal tag on each section outside and a data plate inside. These are like the home's birth certificate. No tags, no loan. Period. Second, the manufactured home must be permanently affixed to land that you own. It cannot be in a mobile home park on a leased or rented lot. You have to own the dirt underneath it. Buying land and home together is common, but you must own both at the end. Third, the home must sit on a permanent, code-compliant foundation, properly anchored, with wheels, axles, and hitch removed. If it can still roll away, the Vee-A will roll away from your application. Let's dig a little deeper into that land ownership rule. It's one of the most common hurdles people face. Why is the Vee-A so insistent that you own the land your manufactured home sits on? It all comes down to one word: security. The Vee-A is guaranteeing your loan, and the lender is putting up a lot of money. They need to know their investment is secure. When your home is permanently attached to land you own, the home and land become a single piece of real estate. That makes the loan much more secure. If you own the home but rent the lot, the park owner could sell the land or raise the rent. You could be forced to move your home, expensive and complicated. Or worse, you could lose the home. A loan on a rented lot is a chattel loan, more like a car loan. The Vee-A program is designed for real estate, not personal property. So the rule is simple. You must own the land. You don't have to already own land. Most people buy land and home together, and your Vee-A loan can cover both. By closing, the title for the land will be in your name. And that's a blessing in disguise. Owning the land is smart. It can appreciate over time. You're building wealth. You have control, freedom, and long-term stability. It's the foundation of your investment. Now, what if you want to build your dream from the ground up? Maybe you found the perfect piece of land and want a brand new manufactured home on it. Juggling a land loan, a construction loan, and then a final mortgage. Sounds like a huge headache, right? Well, I've got great news. The Vee-A one-time close construction loan is built for this exact situation. It's straightforward and a game changer for new builds. This program wraps everything into a single loan. One application, one credit check, one approval process, one closing day. It covers the land purchase, the manufactured home, site preparation, foundation work, and utility hookups, all in one. Instead of bouncing between lenders and piles of paperwork, you handle it all at once. Here's how it generally works. Find a Vee-A-approved lender who offers it, get approved for the total project cost, then you go to closing. Funds are paid in stages as phases complete. This protects you and the lender, making sure the work gets done right. Bonus. In many cases, you don't start mortgage payments until the home is finished and you move in. You lock your rate at the start and avoid requalifying later. Clean. Efficient. Predictable. Thinking manufactured home on your land? Ask your lender about the Vee-A one-time close. It can save time, money, and a whole lot of stress. Section 6. The big wins. Why use a Vee-A loan for your home? So, we know you can use a Vee-A loan for a manufactured home. But why should you? What are the real, tangible advantages? Let's lay out the big wins. When you stack them up, you'll see why the Vee-A loan is often the best tool in the shed. These benefits put you in a stronger financial position from day one. It's about building a solid foundation. First, 0% down payment for eligible borrowers. This is huge. With a Vee-A loan, you can get into your home without having to save up 5%, 10%, 20%. Become a homeowner sooner and keep cash for furniture, moving expenses, or an emergency fund. Second, interest rates. Vee-A loans typically have lower rates than conventional and chattel loans. Even a small rate difference can save you tens of thousands over 30 years. Third, no private mortgage insurance. PMI adds cost on other loans when you put less than 20% down. The Vee-A loan eliminates it. Finally, your loan is backed by the Department of Veterans Affairs. Extra security and peace of mind with resources if trouble ever hits. No down payment, lower rates, no PMI, Vee-A guarantee. These 4 big wins make the Vee-A loan an unbeatable option for financing your manufactured home. It's a powerful combination you've truly earned. Section 7. Pro tips for a smooth process. You're fired up and ready to go. I love that energy. But before you charge ahead, let's talk strategy. A little planning makes everything smoother. Think of these as pro tips from the field. Follow them to avoid pitfalls and keep your project on track. First, find a lender who is an expert in Vee-A loans and manufactured homes. This is critical. You need someone who knows the Vee-A handbook, understands HUD requirements, and actually closes these loans. Interview a few. A knowledgeable lender is your MVP. Second, get ahead of the paperwork. Ask for HUD certification proof immediately. Don't take anyone's word. See the proof. If building new, ensure the foundation plan meets local codes and Vee-A permanent foundation requirements. Be proactive and get it in writing. Third, never skip the appraisal and the inspection. Appraisal, value, inspection, Jawier's condition. You need both. Finally, have a clear plan for the land, and if using one-time close, ask how land rolls into the loan. Section 8. A few red flags to watch for. Alright, let's have a little straight talk. The road can be smooth, but there are potholes. Knowing these red flags ahead can save you time, money, and heartache. Think of me as your spotter. If you see these warning signs, pump the brakes and ask tough questions. First, missing HUD tags or data plate. If someone says, "Oh, it fell off," that's a problem. The tags must be on the home for a Vee-A loan. Homes built before June 15, 1976 are a non-starter, no matter how pretty the remodel. A home in a park on a leased lot, big red flag. Moving a manufactured home is complex, costly, and risky. If the foundation looks temporary or unanchored, get an engineer or inspector to verify Vee-A standards before going further. Finally, be wary of anyone, seller, builder, or agent, who doesn't know the VA manufactured home process. You need a knowledgeable, transparent team. Section 9. Time to build your dream. We've covered a lot today. What a Vee-A loan is, the rules for manufactured homes, why owning your land matters, and the tips for a smooth ride. You have the information. You have the benefit. You have the dream. All that's left is that first step. The path can seem long, but it starts with one simple action. You can do this. The Vee-A Home Loan is one of the most powerful, well-deserved benefits you earned through service. It's not just a handbook line. It's a real, practical tool. Using it for a modern, high-quality manufactured home is smart, affordable, and achievable. Don't let myths hold you back. Next step. Start a conversation with a lender who specializes in VA and manufactured housing. Ask your questions, share your goals, get pre-qualified and know your budget. Then start looking for land or for qualifying homes. It all starts with that one call or email. You served with courage. Now let your benefits serve you. Build a home, create a legacy, and own your piece of the American dream. You've earned it. Now go get it.